What's up, everybody? Make some noise. We're at the Hemperor's Club. Let me hear ya. That is what is up, and what's up out there in the internet. Welcome to the Hemperor's Club. This is the cabin, and we are streaming live on two platforms tonight. Twitch, we are on at twitch.com/the Hemperor's Club, and then we are at the Hemperor's Club is live on Facebook. Right here in the studio, it's great. We've got a live audience for you. They're going to provide some laughter, some noise. However, you in the internet, if you're watching us online, you can send us comments. We have a big screen right here, and you can heckle. We may or may not respond if we see something. Yeah, what up? It's good to see you, Al. All right, stop. But yeah, so it's going to be a distraction, but it'll provide some entertainment for you. You guys here, just laugh, have a good time, enjoy the beverages, and all of the folks here that are designed here to make sure you have a good time. You guys on board with that? Can you do that? That's good. Let me hear who's having a good time with COVID. Make some noise. Let me hear you. Couple of you. All right. Couple of you sadistic guys. Okay, that's good. I am not having a good time with COVID, but it's totally fine. I'm pretty excited, though, because we finally got our president to wear a mask. I thought that was pretty cool. Some people have said his response has been a little bit tardy. Look, I want you guys to know real quick. This is like 2020. Can we just say he's on the spectrum? Would that be all right? Can we do that? It's pretty, initially he had called COVID a hoax. He did. He said it's a hoax, which is a term he borrowed from a lot of his critics to describe his presidency. So, all right, fine, fair enough. There's a lot of Trumpers here. I get it. That's totally fine. Hoax is what we call my comedy, and that's fine. That's what I'm supposed to do, is to make you guys laugh, either at me or just also pay attention. So that's good. You guys are paying attention. Here's the deal. We've got a smashing lineup. Home run after home run. We've got a host. Our host he's hosted over 3,000 shows down in San Diego. Used to be the booker and the host down at a comedy club in San Diego called the Comedy Palace. And he, yes, that's right, the Hive Distro. What's up? Sorry, they heckled me. I saw that. I'm like, I saw my name. Long story short, he's a professional, and he got a bunch of funny people to come up here, way beyond my skill level. So I just wanted to come up here, make sure you saw what shock and awe is all about. COVID style. This is the effects. This is what happens. And then there you go. Please silence your cell phones. If you're on Facebook, go to Twitch. If you're on Twitch, go to Facebook. And let's get schizophrenic. I think we like that. Are you ready? Sure, fair enough. All right. He said about 5 minutes, and I hope he's around. The host of tonight's show, he's going to introduce all these fantastic comedians. He is a good friend of mine. He's super funny. He's rocked it all over the country, all over the world, and he's here to rock this show for you. Please, with a round of enthusiastic applause, bring to the stage Mr. Zach Miller!
People wiped off microphones before COVID. We used to just do it when comics had fucking nasty breath or buttery teeth. Now I do it for both reasons. John Bird got buttery teeth. All right, give it up one more time for John Bird, everybody. Let him hear it. Come on. We made it. Very excited to be here. My name is Zach Miller, dogs. To everybody live who does not know me, everybody in that lens at home, on that fucking screen, saying what's up from home. What's up, party people? Sky gods giving me some applause. Last 4, 2, 3 hit me with a woohoo, and then I got to back up. Woo! All right, people in the audience are like, "What up? Break your neck, see what's happening." I'm looking at a screen of comments from people all over the world watching us streaming this comedy show. These are very exciting times, ladies and gentlemen. This is not a cigarette in my hand. I'm not a dirty person from the 90s. I am a 2020 evolved pot smoker. I'm smoking a pot joint right now. I'm getting resin in my lungs, not tar. So that's what's up. And I'm doing it while telling jokes to a beautiful private live audience and I assume a very sexy at-home audience. So I appreciate everybody coming out. Yes, everybody live and everybody on the stream. Hit it with some applause. Let's do it at the same time. The emojis and the live claps. All right. We're working on it. This is good stuff, man. I'm very excited to be here. We do have a very sexy show tonight. I am wearing a hat to start off the show because I wanted to rock my favorite black on little bit of blue elixir hat to kick it off. Also, my hair is getting long enough in the back where I'm starting to get that like 80s baseball player look going. So I just kind of wanted to enjoy that sex in front of a 6K camera real quick, let that happen. And now that that has happened, I'm going to take this hat and give it to somebody in this audience so my face can be properly lit for the rest of my set. Who does not have an elixir hat in this audience yet? I know there's some people that have them. Who doesn't have it and wants a Zach Miller original to rock? All right, here you go, G-Bro. Congratulations. What's your name, homie? What's your name, homie? Jabe. Jabe? Like Jabe? Yeah, I don't have a joke for that. That's just the name. Jabe, huh? Doing that. That's what's up. His parents were like, Jabe, your dad was on something, dog, for sure. That's poppycock. Does it have a story to it? It's like a made-up name? It's...
Actually, I was named after a little boy in my sister's kindergarten class.
Tight. I thought you were going to tell me about some kid who like drowned and your dad tried to save him and he didn't make it. He was like, I'll name my next child after you, boy. That would have made a little bit more sense. Like if you told me your dad tried to save a kid who drowned in like an Amish country environment, because Jabe sounds kind of Amish. Hello, I'm Jabe. I make furniture. Oh, okay, some people get the Amish jokes, just these folks. You guys are like, I don't know the Amish jokes? All right, you need to spend some time in southeastern Pennsylvania or certain parts of Ohio. You need to step up your America game, homie, if you don't know nothing about no fucking Amish. You've been trapped in Orange County dreamland too long. There's Amish folks. They are real as fuck, and they drink. And they drive their horses around town, and they will beat you up and sell you guns and cocaine. Those dudes are thuggish, ruggish Amish, homie. They don't play. Don't ever get it twisted about them Amish, dude. All right. We just kind of floated into that Amish material. I had other jokes prepared. Shit happens. That's kind of the idea. That's why I love this show. Like, I've hosted like 2,500 showcases like this where I host and then I bring up other Beast comics. That's what's going to happen tonight. That's going to happen every time we do comedy here at the Hemperor's Club. This is Comedy Night, which I love the new logo. Big shout out to Judd, Domo Suede, and the whole Hemperor's Club production team for creating this sexy studio environment. This is our second one. We're going to have a Beast lineup come to the stage. I'm going to be hosting, like I said, throughout the night. I got a special guest and then 3 Beasto Manisto features. It's going to be real hot. Before I bring any of that sex up, I do need to let you guys get to know me a tad bit. For those that don't, I am a father. I know my general disposition says otherwise, but it is a fact. Any other baby makers in the audience tonight who made other human beings with their sex parts by round of applause? Okay, that's what's up. Good news, when there's parents in the house, that means there's real party people in the house. Yay, yay. My wife is super slamming hot. I'm a lucky dude. I got a real pretty chica in her early 40s. My kids are biracial. They're Julapinos. Because their mother is Jewish and I'm Filipino. No, my wife's pretty hot. I'm lucky, dog. Like sometimes I'll be in the garage where I got my office doing bong hits, right? And I'll forget she's home, you know what I'm saying? And I'll forget something up in my closet, my bedroom. I'll walk up there and she'll hop out of the shower as I'm walking through and I'll forget and be like, oh shit, there's a hot naked Filipina bitch in my house. It's 11 a.m. What up, player? Not no mas. since we're doing that homeschool shit. The cock block is now 24/7. I used to like to smash around 11 a.m. No more 11 a.m. smashing for your boy. Sucks, man, 'cause my wife is slamming. She's a tasty dish, man. She's a real foxy mom. I'm a lucky cat. Not everybody gets it like that, homie. Not everybody gets it like that, homie. I got some homies that, like, when they hooked up with their chick, she looked like Selena. Then they had a few kids, and now she looks like the bitch that killed Selena. That's a pretty gangster-ass joke. If you didn't get that joke, it's because your Selena game is not up to par. If you didn't get my Amish joke or my Selena joke, you might be a Russian spy. Why don't you know about Amish people and Selena and claim to be American? That's stupid. If you're international, which I assume we're gonna have some international watchers, and you don't get any of this American culture that's popping through this lens, because your America game is not up to par, because you think America's whack or something, let me be real clear that America's the originators of this stand-up comedy shit, and I'm just standing on the shoulder of giants, both in comedy and in cannabis. And don't sleep on the USA. Our freedom of speech game is real tight. We're gonna keep spitting the best comedy on planet Earth forever, you fucking European fuckheads. It's like, I got nothing but love for the European homies. It's all good. What up, European homies? I hope there's at least 2 European homies watching this shit, man. I hope we get to the point where there's like a couple hundred European homies watching every month, and maybe a couple like African homies, and some like that one dude in Antarctica on the U.S. fucking submarine, like, you know, or whatever, whoever lives up there. That one dude's like, I watch Hemperor's comedy, because that's an Antarctica accent. All right. I quit the cigs. Pretty excited about that. I mean, I've cheated a couple times, but I quit the cigs, man. Like, I popped the gum in, and I'm like blowing trees, and everything's pretty cool, man. For like 4 months, pretty much no cigs. So feeling good about that. But I am chewing the gum. I'm not completely off the nicotine. I'm just mainlining that shit. You know what I mean? I got it in right now. I got some gum right now, boy. 4 milligrams. Hitting my gums right now. I'm gonna chew it right now. Watch. And it releases a little more. Now I'll put it right here. It's like a cigarette hit, man. Bam! Give me that nicotine. Mainlining it. Still a fiend. Just a different kind of fiend. And I know where this is going. I'm gonna get sick of this gum. And I'll have to start dipping. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be a dip guy now. Except I can't ever like do that thing with my finger. You know what I'm saying? Look, nothing happened. I don't know how those guys do that and it makes a noise. Like, I can't do it. I got like stubby, unflexible fingers that don't work for dipping, so I'm gonna have to, you know, get those bandits. But I'll still be dipping, which is fine, you know what I'm saying? I smoked cigs for 25 years. My lungs are shot, but these lips is fresh, homie. You know what I'm saying? New habit, new habit. Philip Morris wins again, you dirty bastard! Not this time, suckers. I'm gonna quit and just smoke trees till I drop. Not this time, bastards. Unless you buy the whole weed industry, which we won't let happen. We'll let you buy like most of it, but we're gonna keep some of it and then fight you with guerrilla armies all over the country. Go fuck yourself. Can you say stuff like that into a microphone still in this country? I'm a little bit concerned right now, dude. I don't know everybody here. You know what I'm saying? All right. Keep my shit close. I'm from Squirrel Hill, only 412. If anybody Pittsburgh's watching, what up, players? We'll be there soon. Pittsburgh got weak medical weed right now. Like, you got to pay like $8,000 for a 1 gram cart if you're like gonna die tomorrow from cancer. They're like, all right, we'll give you a 1 gram cart before you die. Fuck those old ass countries. All right, one more joke. Is anybody buying stuff on the internets? Anybody purchasing some stuff right now? Amazon's killing it. Fucking Bezos, huh? Coming up. He don't need no 600 a week. Bezos got paper coming in. He's good. We're buying everything off the internet. You know what I saw the other day that changed the game for me? Bread gloves. Bread gloves. I know everybody's high here, and it's going to take a second for that idea to get through your fucking brain, how serious bread gloves is. Bread gloves, homie. Gloves made of bread. You bake it, and then you put your hand in it, dog. And then you could lay like turkey, ham, salami, an array of condiments, and then you just eat it off your hand, dog. Does anybody else comprehend how serious this is? This is game-changing tech. This is like when the iPod came out. Get ready for a whole new industry, and I'm getting a piece. Everybody's obviously clear. Your boy's an entrepreneur. I make moves in the American market. I see the bread glove action. I'm going to see him up one. They're going to clear the lane. I'm going to take it, dude. Check this out. Croissant mittens. What up, bro? Because handheld bread is kind of like a morning thing. You know what I'm saying? So the sandwich game is tight, right? On the weekends when you're watching football. But when you're talking everyday use, that's 2 sales a week. I'm getting 5 sales a week because people are waking up to warm croissant hands. You know what I'm saying? And then putting butter and jelly on that shit and eating it off. You know what I'm saying? Game-changing shit players. All right. People in the room are somewhat laughing. That joke is about 4 times old. I want to explain to everybody experiencing stand-up comedy right now that under normal circumstances, a guy like moi would get to run a joke like 30 to 50 times before it got taped. At least. Now these motherfuckers putting 6Ks on you after the world just changed and you got to write a whole new act. And I only ran that joke 4 times so far. So that's a 4-time version of the croissant mittens joke, bitch. And I'll fucking keep working on that shit. And by fucking the time next year when either Donald Trump's still president or somebody else is president or we don't have a country, I'll be doing croissant mittens for the fucking 15th or 20th time, and that shit's gonna murk. There's parking lot shows. Don't watch out for croissant mittens, bitch. Just because it's on 6K already doesn't mean it's finished. You didn't used to get to be on cameras like this until you booked Leno. Now you can be on them just because you're a fucking pothead comic from San Diego who happens to know a bunch of fucking weed bosses in OC. That's the new world, ladies and gentlemen. Go fuck yourself, go fuck yourself, go fuck yourself, everybody. The Berg representing Sky Gods, Cantera 2K. All right, there's some action happening on the internet. There's definitely some sex happening in this room. Some very good-looking people, some very healthy folks blown out on some cannabis. People just enjoying life, looking a little less stressed for once. And I think we're ready to receive this hot, very sexy lineup, ladies and gentlemen. When I say this first comic and every comic's name, please do the thing that comes most naturally to you. It should be to clap and make some noise. If you're on the internet, please do that with your fucking emojis. You guys kind of left me hanging on the last comic. So on this next one, internet, I really need you to actually pump through. It's like emoji, 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 enter. Come on, help a brother out. All right, let's do it, ladies and gentlemen. This gentleman has been rocking with moi for almost a decade all over Southern California. We first rocked together in San Diego. He's now based in Los Angeles where he's crushing the scene. Tonight, he's here to rock with you guys. So let me get this mic. Hold those applause. Get them ready to explode. In 3, 2, 1. Chip Nicholson, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it. Come on.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You had me at croissant mittens. Like, that shit was so fucking funny. I was dying on croissant mittens. I was like, I would eat myself a croissant, man. It just sounds so appealing. Oh my God, man. You guys made me smoke so much weed. Like, that shit. And I know I am thankful because I have been out. Thank you, man. Let's get into this. I guess let me introduce myself. Mama named me Chip Nicholson. Let's talk about that for a second, right? Clever mama, I think. Clever mama, because life's a gamble, right? Life's a gamble. And as an adult, I realized that with a name like Chip, employers ain't betting on black showing up. Like, it's fantastic. You see what I'm saying? Like, Chip Nicholson, the name, gets me a lot of interviews. I don't get those jobs, but the name gets a foot in the door. Then they see my ankle like, oh, that better be a sock. And the jig is up. It's terrific as an adult. Terrible as a kid. I got teased all the time. Where'd Chip come from? Where'd Chip come from? So much I had to ask my mama. Hey, mama, where'd Chip come from? Oh, Chipper, that was my prepping cream, potato chips. I'm like, what? Food? She was like, oh, well, it was either that or pickles. I'm like, pickles? Like, that would have been worse, right, y'all? Like, first and last name, Pickles, Nicholson. Oh, my God. I would have been torn up on the recess. I had a hard enough time convincing all my black friends, my name is Chip. Really? Your name is Chip. What you was? They gave me the what you was. Y'all know the what you was? What you a golfer? Chip Nicholson. What you a newscaster? Chip Nicholson? No, what you a chocolate chip? Nicholson? Oh, hold up, let us get that dip for Chip Nicholson. It was the 90s, one formed a bowl, the other one a chip. When I dip, he dip, we dip, Chip Nicholson, just roasting my ass. Bro, if my name was Pickles, brother, no, come here. Your name is Pickles plural. Like the whole jar. Pickles, please. Like, Pickles Nicholson. If my name was Pickles Nicholson, it's like the name of like the first black vaudeville actor. You know, like, da 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 da, Pickles. Shit's wild right now, ain't it? Shit's wild right now. Right? There's a couple black people in here. I see. We've been getting a lot of phone calls, haven't we? Have we? Been getting a lot. I wasn't ready. Been getting a lot of phone calls from a lot of white people. They're all asking the same thing. You guys getting those phone calls? That's the same thing, ain't they? Chip, please. Help us. What do we do? Chip, no, please, please, help. I need your advice. What do we do? Chip, I'm white, I'm the victim. Help! What do we do? And listen, I'll say it. I'll say it for everybody, for all the black people. I will say it. I'll tell y'all. Look, and first of all, look, this is what you do. First of all, just stop asking black people what to do. Stop asking us that question. Listen, if you don't know what the fuck to do by now, then you need to move the fuck out the way, because we're building pyramids right now, all right? We don't have time to teach this shit. This is Civil Rights 305 Lab. You must be lost. You looking for 101 theory. That's down the hall, motherfucker, like shit. We don't have time to teach this shit. Like, and I think that's the answer. I think that's the answer. Like, if you're one of these people who are saying, what do we do? Then that's the answer. You just go to your friends, peers, family members, and if they're not caught up to 305 Lab, get them the fuck out of class. Get them the prerequisites, you know? Because we don't have time to teach this shit. We're building pyramids. That's how I feel. That's how we feel. That's how I feel. I feel like I'm the first person to build the pyramids, right? Like in Egypt, right? And the Pharaoh is breathing down my neck. And I turn to my right-hand man. I'm about to build these pyramids. And he looks at me and he's like, oh yeah, but first of all, dog, what's a triangle? I'm like, nigga, what's a triangle? You about to get us killed out here, motherfucker. So please don't come to us with your triangle bullshit while we're trying to build these pyramids. There's so many people out there that I don't understand right now. And then the people that say, I don't understand. They're the people, I don't understand the fires. I just don't, a lot of women. I just don't understand the fires. I don't understand. And the men, I don't understand the violence. I just don't understand how you could be violent at a time like this. And yet they're the same people, right? The same people who, when they get cheated on, are like, well, I'm not gonna hurt her, but I'll take a bat to that motherfucker's face, right? Like the same people, the same women who, when they get cheated on, are like, bitches assemble! We're burning all his shit! That lying, cheating motherfucker! And they post pictures on Instagram, and the whole world is like, yeah, get him! That nigga deserved it! So if you don't understand the fires, if you don't understand the violence, then just understand this. All black people are just one big black woman who got cheated on by America. And we posted the pictures, and the whole world is like, yeah, get him! He deserved it! You know what I'm saying? I wasn't ready for all this. Coronavirus, I wasn't ready. I didn't believe it was real. In the beginning, I didn't take it serious. None of us did. She was in Wuhan. Woohoo, what? Oh. You fuck? Because that's how we are. We're Americans. That's how we are. That's an American thing. We got like an out-of-state, out-of-mind. If it's not happening in the United States, we don't give a fuck about it, right? Think about Puerto Rico, right? Okay, so very out-of-state, out-of-mind mentality. We didn't give a fuck. I didn't take it seriously. You know, I didn't take it seriously until it appeared on Joe Rogan. That's when I started taking it seriously. when Rona had a Rogan credit, oh shit, I was like, oh shit, this looks serious. This looks important. I need to pay attention. Because I was scared. And Rogan always has an expert, and then he always has an expert that has some information that makes you feel better. So I was looking to Rogan to make me feel better about the situation with some information. That's what we all do. But this expert, he was saying nothing but bad shit. He was like, yo, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, and May 15th. And I'm like, what the fuck? Even Joe was like, hey man, do we have any grasp on this issue? And the expert looks back at him and he goes, oh, yes. And I was like, oh, thank God. And the expert was like, yes, we have no grasp on this issue. And I was like, what the fuck? Did the expert just say? He was like, yes, have you ever tried to grasp wind? I'm like, did he just say grasp wind? Like, there's no hope, mister? Like, there's no hope? Is that just the theme of 2020? Just no hope? I swear to God, I saw a commercial. It was an anti-cigarette ad commercial, right? And usually anti-cigarette ads are positive. They're like, hey man, you got time? Quit now. Not in No Hope 2020. This cigarette ad was like, hey, lung cancer won't quit even if you did. I'm like, what the fuck? Kind of no hope commercial is this? Found out, so I hate the N-word. Hard R. Crazy, right? Everybody does. Everybody does. Actually, I lived in Alabama for a while. There's a couple people that love the N-word. A couple people that love the N-word. No? Guys, I gotta go. All right, thank you. I'm Chip Nicholson.
Hold on. We're okay. I don't know what just happened. You're about to get off. There was a light miscommunication. Or Chip just smoked too much fucking pot and did 10 minutes for the internet. Listen, one more time, give it up for Chip Nicholson, everybody. Let him hear it. Come on. Keeping it real. Transitioning the sexual comedy energy for this next comic. I'm very excited about this guy. Me and Ben been working together for a hot minute. We shot for Punchline Posse together. He got his first HBO special this year, and tonight he's chilling with us at the Hemperor's Club and all of you at home. So make sure, keep that energy hot and clap extremely loud for the one and only Mr. Ben Gonzalez. Everybody, let's hear it. Come on.
Keep it going for Zach, hosting his ass off. Oh man, it's nice to be here in Santa Ana. It's good to really see the real Santa Ana. Santa Ana gets a bad rap, all right? It's fucked up. Santa Ana gets blamed for the worst shit that happens in California, all right? Anytime there is a wildfire or a brush fire, they always blame that shit on the Santa Ana winds. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up. And only when it becomes a big fire, too. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it was a small fire, and then the Santa Ana winds came in and kicked it up. Like they're looking around to fucking burn shit down. You know what I'm saying? Giving a bad rap to Santa Ana. You know? And the thing is that's really fucked up is like, I don't like to hear that shit about the Santa Ana winds. All right? That shit is racist. You can't blame the Santa Ana winds. I know the Santa Ana winds, and they're a good family. All right, they have that restaurant up the street on Harbor. It's good folks. That's what I'm trying to say. You guys, that was my best joke. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Good night. Man, very nice to be here. Haven't performed in a long time live. You got to perform online now. It kind of sucks, you guys. It's not the same. I'll be honest with you. A lot of things have changed now that the pandemic has started. Girlfriend broke up with me at the beginning of it. Kind of sucks. And, you know, normally I could just do other shows. I can go to bars. You can meet people. It's not that crazy. You bounce back. Now you can't do shit. You're sitting at home with your thumb up your ass. You know what I mean? So people are telling you, oh, you should try online dating. Go online dating. I've never had to do that shit in my life. All right? So I'm scared because I hear that there's like all these fake profiles. You make a profile and there's like bots, like fucking robots online responding to you in your DMs, acting like they like you and shit. And like, how the fuck do I know if it's a bot? You know what I'm saying? Chicks are DMing me and I'm sending them back 9 pictures like, yo, tell me where the palm trees are. You ain't gonna fool me. You're not gonna fool me. I don't fall for that shit, dude. For reals, man. The Hemperor's Club, this is very cool. I actually used to work at a dispensary. I was the employee of the 8th. Thank you. Second best joke. Yeah. Yo, dispensaries are everywhere now, you guys. In California, the Green Cross is more important than the Red Cross. Let's be real. Nobody gives a fuck about a Red Cross anymore, bro. All right, if there's like a brush fire or whatever, the Santa Ana winds, if there's a brush fire, the Red Cross will come. They'll bring blankets, sandwiches and shit, cots. I don't know. What we're really waiting for is for the Green Cross truck to show up with the disaster weed. All right, we just lost everything. We want to get faded. Get us high and then give us those sandwiches. How it goes, man. You got to go to school now to work at a dispensary. I'm a graduate of the DARE program. Yeah, no. It counts. If you remember, when you're in 4th grade, they send a police officer with a gun into your classroom to teach you about drugs. I remember one time the officer taught us, he told us, kids, be careful if you try illegal drugs in the streets, because they could be laced with other drugs and you don't know what you're getting. So you're telling me that when I try drugs, there's a chance I could get extra drugs with my drugs? We're talking about bonus drugs. 2-for-1 drugs. I'm only in 4th grade. I don't have a lot of money. It's how it is, you guys. It's how it is, man. A lot of people are kind of scared to come out to comedy shows, you know what I mean? They say this is how you catch the corona. But I don't blame them, dude. You know, I get scared watching shit on TV. I'll watch shit on TV and be scared of it after, bro. I don't give a fuck. You know, you can call me a bitch. I don't care. I watched Chernobyl on HBO. I was scared shitless of radiation after that. I was not trying to fuck with radiation after I watched Chernobyl. I put it in a hot pocket. I leave the house for 45 minutes, bro. Air it out before I come back in like we bomb for roaches. You know what I'm saying? It's a room temperature pocket when I'm back. I don't care. Call me scared. All right? I watched that movie Hustlers with J-Lo where she's a stripper. Now I'm scared of really hot women who are cool and want to hang out. You know what I'm saying? There's hot girls here. Don't try to come at me after the show. Like, yo, you want to go to a bar? You want to go strip club? Nah, what, so you can rob me? Fuck that shit. I saw Hustlers. That's a documentary. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen to me. Not going to happen to me, man. Man, I'm a Mexican dude. I eat a lot of chips. It's not a stereotype, you guys. Mexican people love chips. All right? That's why you go to a Mexican restaurant, they give you chips instead of bread. All right? What are we going to do with bread? We're going to make a sandwich? You only gave us bread. All right? Chips are the way to go. I eat big bags of tortilla chips. On the side of these bags, they always have a recipe for nachos. Does anybody need a recipe for nachos? Are you guys eating nachos at home? Like, oh my God, these are delicious. Hey, what's in this? It's wild, man. It's nice here. I lived in the hood for a long time. I don't know why the ghetto is so dirty, because we have a lot of cleaning ladies that live there. They don't want to bring their work home with them. I get it. Nah, I live in the hood in LA. The way I knew I was living in the ghetto was we had no Apple store, all right? There was no Apple store anywhere in my neighborhood. I'm not talking about produce, I'm talking about iPads, all right? No Apple store anywhere in my neighborhood, all right? And look at the graffiti on the walls all around my house, and it all say the same thing, MS-13, MS-13. Everywhere I looked, MS, like shit. No wonder there's no Apple store. This whole neighborhood is from Microsoft. They're selling to Microsoft, they're already talking about Windows 13. And then I met this old gangster in my neighborhood, this old cholo, and he had a big MS-13 tattoo across his stomach. And I asked him, hey, what's your name, dog? And he said, Little Clippy. I said, word? They worked. They have Microsoft at work. That was a word joke, you guys. If Little Clippy was here, he would have looked at me and said, you sure you want to tell him that joke? Trying to save shit when it dies. That's my other job. You know, my day job, I'm a paramedic. People always trip out when you tell them that. Thank you. They always want to hear a crazy story. Oh, what's craziest shit you ever seen? You must have seen some crazy shit. I'll tell them. I don't give a fuck. Crazy shit I seen. I responded once to a dude, got his arm chopped off in an industrial accident, right? Blood everywhere, fucking, spraying out. So you got to calm him down, stop the bleeding. You ask them questions to assess their level of consciousness so you can tell if they're going into shock. So the first thing we asked him, like, hey, how did this happen to you? And he had no idea, you guys. He was stumped. You thought it was going to be a lot longer story, and I cut it off. Man. And you guys got kids? Yes, sir. I got 2 kids, you guys. I'm a stay-at-work dad. Thank you. I deserve it. It's not easy. There's a lot of pressure to keep your family together when you're a stay-at-work dad, all right? Nobody wants to be single with kids. Nobody is trying to Netflix and children. It's not happening, bro. I told that joke on HBO. They cut it. You can't say Netflix on here, you fucking idiot. Man. Good times, you guys. Good times. Pandemic, you guys, end of times. It gives us a chance, though, all of us who survive this room. Hey, we're all gonna live. We ain't fucking around, right? We're living forever. All right. That being said, the survivors get to rewrite the rest of society. You know what I mean? We can get rid of the shit that doesn't work. We've already been through 2020. We can get rid of the shit we don't need. First thing to go in post-corona America is jury duty. All right? Fuck jury duty. Hey, I'm not saying don't be a good citizen, do your part, go vote, go to the DMV, I don't know. I'm just saying we don't still have to go to jury duty, all right? It's fucking 2020. We all have phones. We could put all the cases on an app and just swipe guilty or not guilty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to miss work just because you got busted. All right, that's fucking bullshit, all right? Honestly, I'm not even trying to hear your whole ass case. I just want to look at your profile picture, just make a snap judgment on you. You know what I mean? Like, this fool looks guilty. Like, why'd you do the prison pose in your profile picture, fool? Like, he's asking to go back to jail. He's asking for time. I don't need to hear the case, Your Honor. I swiped. You know? Ladies, can you imagine dudes sliding in your DMs on the jury duty app? What's up, girl? I saw you got assigned to my case. You know I didn't do that shit. You know they got me on some bullshit. You know I'm innocent. Ah, man. Jury duty app be wild, dude. You just be on work. You know what I mean? You just be at work. Hey, what's the Wi-Fi? I got jury duty. We got to knock this shit out. They'll be like, hey, you're on jury duty again? Yeah, I'm on jury duty again. I'm not even on this case. I just want to read the comments. Like tagging your friends in it. Hey, read this. This fool's guilty as fuck. Like, this is what happened to your cousin last year. You should tag him. I think we could get rid of eyelashes on dudes starting 2020. I know that sounds weird. Bear with me, Santa Ana. Eyelashes are useless on men. All right, we don't need them for our appearance. No chick is checking you out for your long, hot eyelashes. It just don't matter, all right? Eyelashes are supposed to be useful. They're supposed to be nature's last line of defense of catching shit that's floating through the air, particles, dirt, dust, crumbs, glass, I don't know. It gets caught in your eye. You know, it could scratch your cornea. You could lose your vision. Like, okay, like, thank you, eyelashes. They're coming through in the clutch there. But I have never looked in a mirror and seen dirt, dust, crumbs, glass, rock, sand, shrap. I've never seen anything caught in my fucking eyelashes ever, dude. All right, nobody has. What I have had is an eyelash go into my eye and scratch the shit out of it. And you're just winking like an idiot, like nothing. You have to like poke your own fucking, you know what I mean? Like people are asking you what's wrong, you start crying and shit, you know? Like I look like an asshole now to get an eyelash out that was supposed to be protecting me. It's supposed to be on my side. Fuck eyelashes. This is what I'm saying. See, it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I want to send a shout out to the Hard of Hearing. Thank you. No, I don't forget y'all. Don't forget about y'all, man. I'm a Mexican dude. I covered that in previous jokes. I'm not like a great Mexican guy because I fucking forget the holidays. Like, not Cinco de Mayo. You gotta be a fucking asshole to forget Cinco de Mayo. Even white people know Cinco de Mayo. I'm talking about like Cesar Chavez Day. I don't remember when that shit is, all right? I don't feel like it's my fault either, all right? There's no publicity for Cesar Chavez Day. Nobody gives a fuck about Cesar Chavez Day, including Mexican people, all right? There's no Cesar Chavez Day sales event, you know, Cesar Chavez Day weekend sell-a-thon at Toyota. Get your ass down to the Toyota dealer for these hot Cesar Chavez weekend sales. It doesn't happen, bro. The mail gets delivered. You got to go to school. The bank's open. Nobody gives a fuck. They're like, Caesar who? Yeah. It sucks, bro. You know what I mean? Because Mexican people don't care, all right? It starts from within. We don't care. If you asked 100 Mexicans which dead Mexican should have their own holiday, 99 of us are going to say Selena. That's real, dude. Selena Day would have like 5 parades. They'd all be on TV with no commercials. They'd be 75% off doorbuster sales at Macy's. People barbecuing, getting arrested, getting in fights, getting stabbed, fucking breaking up with your girl. You fucking cheated on me on Selena Day? Bitty, bitty, bum, bum. Fucked up, man. I'm sorry about that. I checked the time because I haven't performed in months. I forget how long shit takes to do up here. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, man. Ugh. I miss drinking. Well, I shouldn't say I miss drinking. Obviously, we're all still drinking. I say I miss drinking in bars. Because I'm like old now, too. So you meet people that just started drinking. You know what I mean? Like I've been coming in this bar for 20 years now. You know what I mean? Like I can say shit like that to people, and you got new people that don't know shit about shit. All right? Like I was drinking with this group of kids, 20-something-year-olds, and they didn't know who John Wayne Bobbitt was at all. At all. Due to your reaction, some of you might not know either, so we're going to strap in and hear a fucking tale. A tale of woe, of one man's woe. And it was wild to me, though, you know what I mean? Because, like, we're, like, in the Me Too era, Harvey Weinstein, you know what I mean? Like, there's more awareness of sexual assault than ever, and motherfuckers don't remember John Wayne Bobbitt, you know what I mean? Like, his whole story just skipped this generation of people. It fucking blows me away, all right? That they don't know. In 1993, a woman was raped by her husband, and that very same night, when he fell asleep drunk, she chopped his dick off. Chopped it off, still hard, still whiskey dick hard somehow. But she got in her car with his dick, opened the garage, drove the fuck out of town, like to the woods, rolled down the window, just chucked his dick as far as it would fly. That's the end of the story, right? Wrong! No! John Wayne Bobbitt did not take this lying down. He got up. He woke up to every man's worst nightmare. That's why every guy in this room got quiet, all right? You wake up, your dick's chopped off. What are you going to do? Cry? I would cry. What the fuck? John Wayne Bobbitt did not cry. He got up. He called the fucking cops, all right? He knew his dick was out there somewhere. He said, I'm white. The cops are going to help me. He called them up. They got down there. They fucking found his wife. They hauled her ass in for questioning. They interrogated her until she gave up the general whereabouts of the genitals. End of story? No. They called a search party together. They got John Wayne Bobbitt's neighbors to organize in a high school gym, and they handed out maps of the wilderness area where his dick was chucked. And they handed out flashlights. Imagine all your neighbors banding together to search for your dick. And somebody found it. Hey! I don't have the gloves. They grabbed his dick. We're still not done. They called a surgeon at home. This dude just finished dinner. He got the call that no surgeon wants to get. There's a dick without a body. Remember a few jokes ago I said I was a paramedic? In all of LA County, there are only 2 hospitals that put your finger back on if you cut your finger off with a saw at work in an accident, all right? Nobody puts your dick back on. Nobody. You get a catheter, you become trans. You know what I mean? Trans rights. Here you go. You're on a new team now, my friend. That's it, dude. This doctor took the call. He called his colleagues. He said, we got a mission. Got the team together. All right? It's a fucking 15-hour procedure that takes 3 surgeons. All right? John Wayne Bobbitt had to go through a 1.5 years of weekly follow-up and therapy to regain function of his dick, all right? They had to give him anti-immunity medication, clinical aids, to shut down his immune system so his body would not reject the now foreign penis. All right? And not only was this operation a success, not only did he regain function, go through a year and a half of fucking follow-up, anti-immunity, clinical AIDS, the whole nine, this fool regained function and made fucking pornos, bro. Pornos. Fucking John Wayne Bobbitt Uncut and Frankenpenis. All right? And you're telling me this guy got his dick cut off, went out and found it, got it reattached, learned how to do all his shit again, made pornos. Guys never got their dick cut off, can't do all that shit. And he can't get a 30 for 30? You know what I'm saying? There's no The Last Dance, John Wayne Bobbitt. I gotta sit at bars with kids that don't know who the fuck he is? That's bullshit. Fuck kids. Thank you guys.
Feeling that. Keep that beat going. Hold up. Oh, shit. Can you make music here? You can make music and comedy here? Oh, shit. Feeling the beat. Feeling the beat. Everybody's too high in their seat. If you were drunk, you'd be with me. But since you're high, you're all in the zone. Think about some shit at home. Everybody's really high. Everybody's really high. Comedy is really weird when everybody's really high. But we're gonna keep on going and eventually get real high. I don't know how much higher, but you can't OD. I have smoked all of the weed in Cali. I have smoked all the weed in Cali. I have smoked all the weed in Cali. I have, go. Ooh, that was tight, bro. Give it up for Yaniv, everybody. DJ Sasquatch on the ones and twos. Como se dice Sasquatch in Hebrew, eh, y'all? Okay? All languages are Spanish. That's how I do it. Como se dice, and then I say, or in Japanese. Como se dice Sasquatch in Hebrew, for real. It's just Sasquatch? How lazy. Jesus Christ. Fucking Israelis, bro. Native Americans to give us all your missiles and your mythical creatures? Clowning on Israelis is okay when you're the Steel City Jew, sucker ass motherfuckers. All right. We actually have some more Hebrew thunder coming to the stage right now. This next young lady is of the tribal flavor. She is one of my longtime comedy friends since the O's, like the 06s and the 07s. I don't know what you call that decade, but I knew her back then. We've been rocking stages. We crushed a lot of hot stages with some cameras on us, and that shit's about to happen again right now, ladies and gentlemen. So get funky in the house, on the web, for the one and only Miss Allison Webber.
Oh, you're the best. Give it up for your host, Mr. Zach Miller. Give it up. Give it up, hi, people. Oh, my goodness. Hey, everybody. Oh, my God, it's so nice to do a show where I have to wear pants. I haven't... These fucking Zoom shows of fucking... It's the doctor-ordered PJs on the bot, and then I got, like, some sauce up on the top. Y'all don't know. It's all good. But I cracked out those jeans tonight, baby. You're welcome. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah, man. It's a fucking weird world. And you see, I'm excited, though. Look at this. I'm in a fucking room with people. I'm in a fucking room with other people. This is amazing. I'm so excited. Oh, man. I'm so excited to be here. I mean, God, even my guitar's got a heart on. Look at that. That's how excited I am. Oh, and hey, people at home. How y'all doing? Oh, it's hard to be a girl, though, isn't it? Like, going out, that's the thing. Getting ready for tonight. I forgot what it was like to, like, doll it up. It's hard to be a girl, right? Yeah. Like, guys don't understand. Like, okay, guys, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, we are constantly worried about our appearances. you know? And I realized something, we should figure out what the guys are into first before we start changing our appearances too much. So I wrote a song, and this one's for the boys. Hey boys, which way is best to go when it comes to trimming down below? I could make it into a design, or I could do a simple line, but I'm confused, I do not know. Should I shave or let it grow? When I have a bush, the boys will tease. They say, are you from the 70s? But when I go clean and have no hair, I give the guys a jailbait scare. So will you men please let me know? Should I shave or let it grow? Right? Should I shave or let it grow now? Shave or let it grow? Should I go bald or with a fro now? Go bald or with a fro? With less hair you'll have less trouble. Although I'm sorry for the stubble. Ladies, be sure to ask your beau. Should you shave or let it grow? Chop, chop, chop. That's the way to do it. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, no, especially in COVID times. Fucking don't worry about that shit. Fucking welcome to the jungle. What's going on? Yeah. I mean, honestly, okay, when I wasn't COVID, I would always, I'll tell you what I do. Ladies, I usually rock a little bear, a little hair, rock the hawk. Mohawk action, boop, it keeps everybody happy. Equal opportunity, vajig. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's what I would do. But now in COVID times, also, and I was married for a while, so I didn't worry about that shit. Any married people here? There we go. That was a surprising amount of energy for the married people. They're like, yeah, we're finally out of the fucking house. Oh, no, but married, yeah, married. Ladies, when he puts a ring on it, we hang up the Gillette. We're done. He fucking broke it. He bought it. We're done taking care of it. So good luck, boys. Hope you can find the man in the boat on your own. No more for him. I'll give you a map. First, you go through the forest, and then you get to the cave. If you know what you're doing, there'll be a lake. And overlooking the lake, there's a little mountain, and the man in the boat is under the sail. You're welcome, ladies. I'm gonna teach these fucking boys one of these damn days. Give them the whole Clinton caboodle. That's what we gotta do. We're teaching. That's what it's all about, the 101. I'm learning a lot. Like I said, I was married. I just got divorced. Any divorcees here? Yeah, now that's the kind of energy I'm talking about. That's the different energy. Married, it's like fun. Divorce is like, people are like, I'm so sorry. No, don't be fucking sorry. I'm elated. My ex and I we're still very close. Actually, we're best friends. It was a pretty amicable split. We were just together for a while and realized we weren't, it's okay. Like we made it to 7 years. 7 years of marriage. Yeah, that's not a good run, right? Good run. Yeah. I did learn something though. I know why they call it the 7-year itch, because I wanted to scratch his fucking eyes out every day. So, no, but we're good friends, and I'm back out in the dating field, which is a weird field. Anybody dating out there? Who the daters at? Who the daters at? This is where I'm at with vocabulary now. I haven't talked to people. What the fuck? Well, and the dating's fucking weird. Dating's weird because I feel like pretty much fellas take you to places where I can guarantee, based on the name of the restaurant, they're trying to hint where they want the date to go. Like they'll take you to BJ's Brew House. Right. Or Bonefish Grill, or if they're just cheap and blatant, In-N-Out Burger. If they're a weirdo Jack in the Box, like, just hold up there, Johnny Rocket. And you can put away your Bob's Big Boy, because you're not going to get Chipotle'd that easily. And honestly, I haven't been taking care of my Olive Garden, so not a good time. And for real, it's my time of the month. I should be taking you to Red Lobster, if that's what we're really going to do here. I will take those groans. I will suckle off those groans. That's my favorite goddamn joke. Give me them groans. Feed me. Oh man, no, it's weird. Fuck, we're dating. I'll tell you more about myself. I am also a pot smoker like pretty much everybody else in the room. Oh, love it. And a little insider scoop about myself is I actually worked at a medical marijuana dispensary for 10 years. My job was I had to test everything to tell the patients what it'll do. Oh, this one will make you super excited, and this one will couch lock you, bro. Like, that was what I had to learn for my doctorate in marijuana. But I did it. I did it for 10 years. I was high out of my gourd for a decade, and I'm high out of my gourd now. I'm surprised are words coming out of my mouth? Is this a dream? Are you people here? But okay, so I was in the industry like way in the beginning, like when it first kind of like popped, and I would call home. I was from Florida, and I call home and I say, "Oh my God, I got a job at medical marijuana." And I had people who were like, "Medical? You don't fucking need it. It's just you just want to eat Cheetos and play video games. You don't need it." But we now see that a lot of people need it. The real patients that have real issues and they need it. You know, like I'm a real patient. I have 3 herniated discs in my back. This is true. So I need it. Thank you. It is ironic that I herniated one of the discs coughing from a very big bong hit, but that's neither here nor there. That's okay. But no, and actually back home in Florida, before I moved out to California, I got caught with a tiny piece of pot no bigger than my thumbnail, and they threw me in jail. Yes, don't let all this fool you. I have been to jail. I'm hardcore. Tear. Shankety shank shank #obvi, right? They took me to jail, and not only for this tiny piece of pot, they wanted to make me feel like I'm a hardened criminal. This is true. They chained around my waist, my hands to my waist, and then they shackled my feet like a serial killer. This is true. And I was really high when they brought me in. And I'm like, holy fuck, I'm cannabis Lecter. What's going on in this dumb state? It was Florida, so dumb. No, and I moved here, and thank God I did. And now I just make fucking dildo songs for a living. That's what I do. I'm just fucking smoking weed, making dildo songs. And speaking of, okay, you know what? I'm trying to think of where to go with you guys. How much time do we have? Ooh, look at me. Also, Benjamin, I also have not done a show in a million years, and I have no idea what the fuck anything takes. Oh, okay. Oh, I still got a good solid. Okay. Then you know what? Let's talk about this. Ladies, okay. I'm going to put this down for one more second. Oh, you'll hear plenty of dildo songs. I must preface the dildo songs with another idea that I just had. So, ladies, I want to talk about the fact that thankfully we are now a little bit more open about our sexuality in today's culture. But I had a problem talking about this a while back, and I'm curious, who else, ladies, will admit to masturbating with me? Hey, and when I say with me, we're going to talk after the show, because quarantine's been tough. I need somebody to look me in the eyes while I do it. Thank you. No, and it's okay for anybody else who was quiet, because that's normally we're a little tiny bit like embarrassed by sexuality. I don't know why. I'd like to talk about sex. It's the one thing we all have in common. I think it's the one thing that, you know, we can all kind of laugh at because it's fucking hilarious. And, you know, I don't know. I diddle. I will admit it freely. And I think, like, women, we should be owning it, man. We should be on the rooftop screaming it. I diddle. Woo! I'm a diddler on the roof. That's what's happening right now. I fiddle with my clit, man. Na 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 na. From sunrise to sunset, from sunrise. On the one hand, on the other hand, on the one. How many Jews got that joke in this room? Where's Steel City at? Steel City! And I don't have to ask the fellas if you masturbate. I already know. I had a husband. It's like a nightly mission, right? Fellas, put yourself to bed. Beat the record, man. I know, I get it. My husband used to jerk off into his socks so much, I swear his dick has athlete's foot. Using Loterman for lube. That's how bad it is. Using fucking Loterman. Whew. By the way, I work cruise ships normally, so half my jokes are totally made for, like, they'll know about Ben Gay. I now finally get to be the dirtball human that I really am. Like, so I'm so excited to talk about all these things with you guys. But here's the other thing too. Like I think ladies are always not wanting to admit they masturbate, and men always will. I think it should be the other way around, simply for the fact that ladies are really sexy looking when we do it. Whew. And guys, you are really scary looking when you do it. Like don't be quick to it. Like think about it logistically. Ladies, we're super cute. Our back is arched. We're like, wee. For a guy, it's just the opposite. He's hunched forward like, bleh. Bleh. Like a caveman. Me find stick. Me make fire. Me tired. Me. Like this is fucking disgusting, fellas. It's disgusting. So I have homework for all you gentlemen, okay? For tonight's tug, I know. I want you to go home. I want you to stand up nice and straight. Book on the head. Really good posture. Practice straight yanking. Get some straight yank in your life. Maybe like a really, like maybe like a Captain Morgan leg to stake your claim. Ugh, this is mine. It's mine. Maybe like a pinky to show you're classy. Beep. Skadoodle. Look at my skadoodle. Maybe like a really hot accent, like, ooh, what a lovely wank we're having today, darling, isn't it? Oh, yes, quite. Ooh, I'm about to arrive. I am. Oh, no, but we should, I think about it. If we could teach the men to do that like that forevermore, we would, like caveman could be ancient history. Like you'd have to go to like a museum in the future and you could see like an evolutionary chart of masturbating man, you know? It's like, Homo erectus, Homo erectus. This is how you do it. Where am I at in my time here? Okay, I got a little bit of time. All right, so I'm gonna put together, so now I'm gonna do these dildo sounds for you. Oh God, that mic stand doesn't wanna leave. It's codependent. It can't mic stand to be away. Cruise joke. I can't even tell you, I'm so excited to actually sing these songs. All right, so like I like to teach lessons with these songs. I think everybody out there, we can all agree about some things, but sometimes we don't want to tell our partners certain things we like or don't in the boudoir. So in speaking about that, there's a position the fellas all love. And from a woman's standpoint, it's really awkward. So I'm curious if the gals agree with me, and I wrote this. I've done my best to be understanding. I've been trying to like it every time. But no matter what, I've come to the conclusion that I really hate to 69. I know why you guys think it's cool to get head while you're eating what could be more rad. But now your nose is right by my asshole, and I can't stop worrying if I smell bad. That's when I wonder how and who came up with this endeavor. I know it must have been the boys, 'cause for girls it's hard to get the same pleasure. I'm trying to give you yours while I get mine. It's fucking weird. The ladies are laughing, the guys are like, what? That's why I'd rather not 69. Oh no, it's true, fellas, it fucking sucks. Don't think my intent is to whine about sucking your dick. I'm happy to do it anytime. But it's a moment I want to treasure and do at my leisure now. When you're down on me, my movements are strange, and when I'm about to, the feeling is gone. 'Cause that's when I open my eyes and I look down. I realize I've gotta finish sucking your schlong. Please don't think that I'm a bore. I felt that I just had to mention I could do it like a high-class whore. If I could give your dick my full attention, and after that it will be your turn to dine. Yeah, 'cause that's the bummer of 69. That's good. I got 5 more minutes? Oh my God, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Think about it, fellas. Like, what if you take us out for like a nice Mexican dinner, you know? Not a good place for your face. Let's take turns. I don't need your blue eye staring at my brown eye. Awkward. But now while we're on that topic, I have an opinion, ladies. Talk to the fellas a lot, but ladies, I love you all. You're all beautiful. This is just my opinion. When giving blowjobs, girls put up a fight. The taste of spunk is something none of us like. But if you gulp it, you'll be his number one. So girl, just swallow his cum. Oh, girl, just swallow his cum. And if you think you found Mr. Right, I'll tell you what you can do to become his wife. Don't make a mess, be rude, and spoil the fun. Oh, girl, just swallow his cum. I can't remember how to play it. Oh, girl, just swallow his. If you could take a shot of rum, then why not come? If you spit it out, you'll taste it more on your tongue. So, girl, just swallow his cum. They all know I'm right. Oh, girls, just swallow his. Let's get a chorus going. They just swallow, they just swallow, they just swallow, they just, I can't hear you, swallow his cum. Girls, just swallow his cum. Oh, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, ladies. I'm so sorry. Please don't lynch me before I leave. I'm sorry. And guys, you're welcome. Just planting seeds, just so that maybe you could plant your seed right back there. Okay. So I have time for one or two more. One more. Okay. So you guys have been the absolute best. Thank you so much for being a live audience. Give yourselves a round of applause all the way back. Thank you for coming out and braving the conditions. Braving it for us. And thank you at home, everybody. You're all badasses. Thank you. So I've been seeing all my friends on here, Katie and Lisette and Lori. You guys are amazing. Mwah. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, God, people are really putting their little clap symbols. Thank you. Now, if you want to look me up, I'm at Allison Comedy on all the socials. All is on comedy because I'm obnoxious. And you guys, I have one more lesson. So there's something, my most embarrassing moment I put to song. It happens to all of us ladies, but I doubt it happened to you gals the way it did to me. And the fellas need to understand why this happens. So I love you all, and I leave you with this. I can't even remember to play any fucking music. Doggy style is a way that women have to do with care. If you do it too rough, you'll push air up there when he flips you over and proceeds to go on down south. Ooh, you better watch his mouth. I queefed in his eye. I thought that I would die. Queefed in his eye. That's what can happen with too much booty tapping. Queefed in his eye. My vag let out a sigh. Queefed in his eye. I swear that it came out the front from shoving air up inside my cunt. I love that some of you ladies said it with me, but keep going, don't be a punk. You guys are so much fun. You're all amazing, and I'm Allison Webber. Give it up for Zach Miller. Good.
That's why I love Allison Webber. That fucking energy packed into that little fucking frame, dog. I fucking love you, girl. Give it up again for Allison Webber. Just blew the roof off the cabin, man. That just happened. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I feel like the energy at home is staying strong. I feel like the energy in the room is ready for one more comic. Are you guys feeling enough energy to give one more comic some love? All right. I hope you guys have fluidized. Fluidized means, drank water or some type of fluid. We want to keep everybody fluidized. Because if you get defluidized, you could pass out or whatever. So stay fluidized, all right? Stay fluidized. I'm going to figure out how to spell that after I watch this tape on Monday, probably. You guys are really the best. We got one more comic coming to the stage. Is he ready? Where you at, Playboy Slim? Hey, Jeff. All right. Did you guys hear that shit through the wall? That's tight. We could hear him through the wall. There he is. All right. You ready to party, Playboy? Sure. All right. Yeah. Well, because I gave him the gift bag, but I gave him the gift bag before the show. So, he's from Detroit. They got legal weed, but it ain't like this Cali gas player. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman is ready to rock. I'm stoked. This is actually our first time working together, but I've been scoping his game for a hot minute. He was on the first season of Heart of the City, Comedy Central, originally from the Detroit comedy scene, now based out of Los Angeles, here with us in Southern California at the Hemperor's Club, streaming worldwide. Everybody show the claps, show the love in the house. Clap it up one more time for Mr. Jeff Horst, everybody. Let's hear it, come on.
Man, DJ, cut it. What's up, everybody? Oh man. Oh wow. We gotta start off with honesty. I'm at a level of high that would be weird if I didn't tell you I was high. You know what I mean? It would be uncomfortable for everybody. And mainly me. You guys might deal with it, but the whole time I feel like I would be doing a play. Like it wouldn't be real comedy. It would be me doing an impression of what I think a sober person is at the moment. And I don't know. I don't have that improv skill with me today. You know what I mean? I'm not. So we're gonna start with that. I get high a lot, but I'm not good at it. I'm not good at it. I was late into the smoking world, and it wasn't until pretty much when me and my girlfriend started dating, and then we would smoke more. So I usually have to ask her how to do weed things. So like that other people might just know because other people smoked weed a lot earlier in life, and whatever, quit bragging. You know what I mean? But I'm late to it, and I'm trying to figure this shit out. And so like, the photographer's doing a great job, and she wanted me to like take some promo footage or pictures of the show, and she's like, but smoke, but don't get the smoke, but don't inhale. And I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't get it. I don't know what that means. And this isn't an insult to her. I should know what that means, you know what I mean? Other people do it and they look cool in photos. Everybody else figured it out, and I was like, so I wasn't supposed to be inhaling because I smoked it. We're done with the joint now, and I hope we got the photo because I don't know if I can do anymore. So I hope you guys have had a great time tonight because I haven't been able to pay attention to any of it. So I hope everybody was fantastic. And that you loved them, because I don't know what type of people we are. I don't know. A lot of us are virus deniers. Let's be honest. That's what half of the people are here. We're not going to all agree on everything, so let's get that out of the way as quickly as we can. Isn't that crazy how much more comfortable you guys were with the acceptance of weed than the virus? Like, I was like, yay, weed! And everybody was like, yeah, we agree on weed. And then I was like, there's a virus, it's killing a lot of people. And everybody's sitting close to each other, not wearing masks, and we're all ignoring it, but it's happening. And then half of the people here are like, but we came together on weed, so we got to ignore that. And then the other half of the people are like, who cares? There's no virus. And it's just, we're all in the same room right now. And we all came together on weed. And that's a thing that is important. You stick to that. Does anybody here, we'll try jokes. I'm going to try. But some of these jokes are just going to be some of these jokes are going to be the high version of my jokes. And then some of these jokes will be high jokes, I think. I don't know. We'll find out together. Does anybody here believe in Amish people? Right? Yeah, I don't think they're real. I know you guys have seen people that might claim to be Amish. Somebody might have seen a person that they think is Amish, you know what I mean? But no, they're not Amish. All Amish people are, I figured it out, all Amish people are poor white people making excuses. That's all it is. That's all it is. It started a long time ago. And there was an argument between a man and a woman. The wife was just like, honey, we don't have money for the light bill next month. And he's like, bitch, we don't believe in electricity anymore. Quit complaining, ho, and sew me some socks. That's what he said. And that's what created this. That's how it started. It's been a weird, the last 4 months have been weird. The last 4 months, I think it was around the time that racism came out, like 4 months ago. And I got this message. I talk about racial stuff online, and then I'll get messages from all types of people giving their opinions on my opinions. And, some people disagree with people, and they just go about their day. And they're like, that's a thought that lived here. And life went on. Nobody had to know it. It was okay. Nobody was hurting anybody. And then other people, they have to message you privately on Facebook to let you know that they disagree with you. And those people are so sad. I just can't imagine that life. But I like to make fun of them. And one of the messages I got recently was a guy that said, what about white oppression? And that really stumped me for a second. But I'm like, white oppression? I guess we should just stop doing that then, right? How does that work? Who's doing the aliens? Who's above us in this thing? What happens now? There's been a lot of different groups of people. You see, when you have, I can't imagine any other time in history where we've had, since the internet has been out, this has been the most spare time that the whole world has had to talk on the internet together. And I think we've met a lot of different groups of people that we didn't know, met. I didn't know, we all know that there's racist people, and we know that there's conspiracy theorists, but I never knew that there were people that were racist and conspiracy theorists. I couldn't understand that. There's these people that are just like, oh man, I cannot trust the government. You know how much the government's fucking me over? And then black people are like, hey, they fucking us over too. Well, no, not really. Just us. It's just us, because we're white. You get it? I'm too high to remember how that joke goes, but it's a good premise. It's a good premise. You're a conspiracy theorist. How do you not? You guys got the connection. The connection is there most of the time. And I didn't get it this time. Here's a comment that here's another comment I didn't like. It's one white guy messaged me and told me, he said that his family was too poor to own slaves. And he said that to me like that was, huh? How about that? I was like, that just means that you think your family was too poor to be racist? No, that means that they didn't have enough money to be racist. Your family was racist. They didn't get out of it because they didn't win the lottery. That's not how this works. That means they were one lottery ticket away from their life getting a lot easier. You know what I mean? Don't act like that shit worked. My family was too poor to own slaves. I mean, we wanted to, but we just couldn't afford them. Shut the fuck up. All right, the next joke isn't going to be racial, so we can squeeze it in for everybody. Commercials. Some commercials are weird because you ever see a commercial for a product but not a brand? Just like the existence of a thing. This is the only commercial that I know of this. Milk. There's milk commercials. There's no orange juice commercials. Nobody's just like, hey, orange juice, you should check it out. There's brands competing for which orange juice you should buy. Milk runs the fucking world. That's just crazy. How do you just be like, look, buy milk? And it's just like, it's like, who should we buy it? Don't even matter. It don't even matter. It's all our money. I don't care whose milk you buy. I get it at the end of the day. Go get it for me. It's so crazy. There's no other industry like that. There's no, because you don't see any commercials like that from anything else. You're not just like hats. Sometimes your head's cold, right? Buy a hat. Like, there's nothing else. Cars. It's just like, sometimes walking fucking sucks. Get a car. Does it matter who? No, it doesn't. It doesn't matter. I like cartoons, and I like looking at cartoons from an adult perspective. And like Popeye. You guys, how far away are we from Popeye being canceled? I think. Do you guys remember what that show was about? It pretty much was a show where a guy stops his girlfriend from being raped because he's lucky enough to find spinach. Every fucking episode. Some big ass dude just grabs her and runs away. And everybody we just grew up thinking that was an acceptable plot of a show. To be like, you get it? I stole her. What the fuck is this? This is a kid's show. This wasn't some twisted fucking adult. This wasn't Family Guy even. This was, that's a fucking weird subject for fucking, I don't know. But people argue differently, you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't even know what that meant, people argue differently. That was a high, like, what else am I doing? Like, that was like a transition. That was like me trying to stall for a second, and I'm throwing out new phrases. That's the level of high I'm at. You know what else? Oh, cartoons. That's what I was doing. Cartoon. The next joke is about cartoons, too. That's why I did that one, about cartoons. So we got 2 cartoon jokes coming up. This one... I think I realized what the show Scooby-Doo is really about, guys. Sometimes I am a conspiracy theorist, just a little bit, you know. Scooby-Doo is a show that shows you how far white people go to snitch. That's it. It's the whole show. It's the whole show. It's a crazy plot when you think about that one. How's that joke go? Is it Chip? Who else? Anybody know how my jokes go? That wasn't the end of the joke. It's not the end. I mean, you guys laughed, and you guys were okay with that being the end of the joke. But I know that's not how it ends. So I was like, God damn it. They're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's not over yet, and it's over. You know what I mean? It shouldn't be, but there's way more. Scooby-Doo in Detroit. Did we talk about that? No. We didn't talk about it. That's the rest of the joke. Oh, shit. Scooby-Doo would never work in Detroit. Jinkies, who robbed the liquor store? I know who robbed the liquor store. Bam, now you're dead, bitch. All right, shut up. I'm from Detroit. Did I mention that part? That some people... If I don't say that beforehand, people will take different opinions on that joke. It's fun. What's fun? I've had 2 different white people come up to me after a show and tell me that they did not like that Scooby-Doo joke, and they did not understand it, and that was the reason why they didn't like it. I'm like, okay, I would rather you just say you didn't like it than not understand it. What don't you understand? She says that the last person I talked to said that she's never heard of the stereotype that white people are tattletales. Never heard of? There's a difference between I disagree with and I never even heard of that shit. Like it's I don't even know how to talk to this person, right? I'm like, all right, let's throw out other things. Maybe you've heard of them. White privilege. She's like, oh, I don't believe in white privilege. I'm like, oh, really? That's convenient. That's convenient. You don't believe in white privilege? Well, I don't know. You know, so the fact that no other races just have all white people pinned down, like the fact that other people don't know all the racist and terrible things to say to me, you don't think that feels kind of like a privilege. That I don't remember the rest of that joke. Oh, guys, I should have left you before. You guys kept talking about Scooby-Doo. God damn it, I couldn't let that go. Okay, I'm glad that we're becoming more progressive as a society, but one thing that I just feel like I don't know how this didn't happen, and I want you guys to know this could be purely based on my ignorance. I'm here to learn. You can tell me what I'm saying and what's wrong. But did we ever make fun of people with outie belly buttons? Did they just get skipped over somehow? How many, is that a thing anymore? Do people got outies? That shit looks weird. Is that okay? I don't even know. People don't even know because everybody wants it to be two sides. So like, I don't know which one makes me liberal and what one makes me a Democrat. Innie or outie. I don't know what side which one, do I hate him or don't like him now? I don't know. Did he have a different opinion? I don't know, but when I look at outie belly buttons, I'm like, that looks like a little baby dick in the middle of your stomach. That's what I think it looks like. That's what it does to me when I look at it. And I'm like, out of all the people, we made fun of people with red hair before we made fun of people, we called them gingers. We went out of our way to insult people with red hair before we made fun of outie belly buttons. That's crazy. They're so fucking weird. That might be only funny to me. I don't know. I don't know if I can remember that joke. A lot of people like to argue. I look at arguments a lot. I enjoy being involved in arguments. I enjoy it. The thing that I've missed most about comedy has been making white people uncomfortable. That's what I've missed the most for the last 4 months. And, I didn't know I missed it. I didn't know I did. But I think it takes away the online energy of me feeling like I got to respond to people. I'm like, no, I got it out of my system. I don't got to respond to it all, Do you guys get it? I think I'm losing the point. But I argue, so I'm vegan, and that's whatever. I'm not preaching to anybody. I'm not saying that for any fake attempt at any fuck animals. You know what I mean? No, not really. I'm just lying so you guys can be comfortable for the rest of the joke. But in reality, I don't want to kill them. But that's the whole thing. That's weird that there's an argument there. I can understand if people are just like, okay, why is there any... How is somebody like, I don't want to kill things? And then somebody else like, fuck you. Like, how did that war even start? I don't understand how anybody that eats meat can't just be like, well, yeah, that's fucking weird. You're not eating an animal. Fuck you. And then that just be the end of where the anger is. I don't understand how you can be more angry than that. But, yeah, so, I get it. I used to eat meat. But this is the thing. It's just like when I see these, what's the point of the joke? Esther, where are you at? Esther, do you remember? No, I think she's outside. I don't think she can hear me. Oh, sorry. All right. Vegans, what are we talking about? What? You know what? You're an amazing person. Give it up for a man that just handed me water. How long did you just see the driedness? Was it facial expression obvious? I think I had one right here. Oh man, you saved this. That's a friend, is what that is. He might not believe in the virus or like anything that I've said this entire set, and I like that guy. That's it. It's all I care about is that he gave me water. So vegans. So it's just like, look, they don't want to kill things. You wanna pay somebody to kill things. Okay, but don't. I don't understand. I don't understand the hatred for them whatsoever. I just want people to be consistent with their beliefs. You know what I mean? Like if you pay somebody to kill an animal. That's what you do. That's fine, but that's not what it is. You know what I mean? Like I just want people to not be a hypocrite is all I'm saying. Like look, like I don't like kids. I don't want to fucking have a kid, all right? My girlfriend, if she was pregnant and we were going to have an abortion, right? Because that's what you do. And we got there, and there was a person outside, you know what I mean? And he was holding a sign that said, abortions are murder. I'd be like, I sure hope so. Because I'm here to kill a baby. You know how mad I'll be if I don't kill a baby at the end of this? I'm gonna go full fucking Karen and just be like, I need to talk to a manager because I'm here to kill a baby and they're telling me I can't today. Thank you guys very much. You guys have been great. Appreciate you guys. Enjoy your lives.
Jeff Horst, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear it, please. I mean, you guys, for those of you that don't really understand, maybe you tuned in late, you didn't get the pre-show GoPro thing where I took everybody on a tour of the property. I bounce around. I'm outside. There's paparazzi out there. I got to talk to the comics. You know what I'm saying? I got girls trying to get at me. I'm like, chill, bitch, I'm married. You know what I'm saying? All types of things are happening while I'm recording this show. You know what I'm saying? I'm hosting the show. I'm back and forth on stage. I got time to check my phone, homie. You know what I'm saying? And somebody texts me like, get Jeff some goddamn water. He's fucking dying up there with dry mouth. So I come in and I look, and he's got a bottle of water on the fucking stage. So I'm like, somebody must have already got my man Horstione some aguione, right? And I figured it was cool. And then my man Mike came up and gave him a cup of water like a beautiful cannabis angel. Shout out Crew Cannabis, by the way, the dankest fucking nugs. If you can get your hands on those motherfuckers, they're hard to get. Them is some danky nugs, though, man. I sure would like to smoke me some of them at some point. Oh boy. Anybody else pretty stoned or what? Okay, that's what's up, man. I hope everybody at home is stoned or crossfaded. If you're in your crib, crossfade it up. Smoke some meth. You know what I'm saying? Give a fuck what you do. You're in your crib, bro. This is America, homie. When you're at the crib, if you want to be at the crib with your meth and your gun and your weed and your drink and fucking all that shit, man, turn the fuck up. It's 2020. But if you're like out in the world and you got to operate with people, try and keep it just on some herb, maybe a little bit of drink, but like keep that drink low. You know what I'm saying? Because when you get crossfaded too hard, you start barfing, you start crashing your whip, you start beating people, doing all types of dumb shit. So pretty much just stay up on that herb, you know what I'm saying? Or maybe eat an edible and black out for 24 hours. But that's it, man. This was a great, great comedy night number 2. Please give it up once again for the Hemperors Club and this whole amazing crew at the cabin for allowing this human live experience to become a digital virtual experience worldwide. This is a very exciting time. I am blowing trees on stage, doing stand-up. I almost want to cry, man. We did this twice now. And I'm smoking weed, doing my art, man. I'm like Snoop Dogg, man. Except I got a busted old fanny pack that Mr. Nice Guy gave me for free. So I'm more like Poop Dog. You know what I'm saying? All right, that joke sucks. I thought about that joke all night, and I closed with it, and it fucking tanked. And you know what? That joke should have tanked because it followed 3 amazing features, a great guest spot. Give it up for all the comics you saw tonight. If you want to get more of this comedy night sexaroni from the Cabinoni. Make sure you subscribe at the Hemperor's Club on Twitch, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, motherfucking Binstagram, Crinstagram, and Stinstagram, man. Get on it on everything, the Hemperor's Club. Follow me at Zach Miller Dog. For the rest of the comics, interact, you can figure it out. Yo, man, you know what I'm saying? Player. They could run a graphic or some shit, man. Can we handle some graphics with people's names and whatnot? I ain't got to remember everybody's shit A-time, right? Okay. Shit, man, I work too damn hard to be remembering Instagrams and Binstagrams. You know what I'm saying? Ben is Ben9 Humor. Ben, the number 9, Humor. Jeff is Jeff Horst. Allison is Allison Comedy. John is Mr. Jonathan Bird. Chip is Chip Nicholson. I pretty much just did it. Maybe I stare at my... Maybe I stare at my phone and smoke pot too much throughout the week, maybe. All right. That is it. Please keep spreading the word about this great show. We're doing it the last Saturday of every month. I'm going to bring a different lineup of comics, me hosting. Keep supporting Hemperor's Comedy, the Hemperor's Club. Thank you. Have a great night.
Hey, one more time for Zach Miller, everybody. Give it up one more time. Hey, I just wanted to tell everybody, thank you for being here tonight. To the studio audience, thank you, everyone at home. Stay tuned. A lot more coming through. We might have an after party. We might turn on the cameras. We might not. Thank you for being here. God bless. Thank you so much. Peace, love.